Today on Focal Point, we're going to learn what it's like to direct a corporate educational program with the director of the 10,000 Small Businesses Initiative, Margaret Bradley. Hear what CCP students think about violence in the media and get a look at Spring Fling. Stay with us. Hi, welcome to Focal Point on CCP TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. I am Darlene Muntz, a student in the Communication Arts curriculum here at CCP. We have an exciting show for you today. I am here with Margaret Bradley, the director of the 10,000 Small Businesses Initiative. Welcome, Ms. Bradley.
Thank you. Delighted to be here.
Can you tell us a little about the program?
This program is an investment from Goldman Sachs and the Goldman Sachs Foundation in the growth and development of 10,000 small businesses nationwide.
Okay.
They came to the college offering this as an opportunity for the greater Philadelphia region, and it's become really a delightful success here at the college and a very strong partnership with others throughout the region. It allows us to give businesses poised for growth this deep dive educational opportunity that helps them take their business to the next level.
Will you explain a little more about how the program works?
This program is a really exciting opportunity for people who run small businesses to get out of their business and work on their business instead. It's a peer learning experience where we work with roughly 30 business owners at a time through all the core components of running one's own business, understanding an idea versus an opportunity, understanding your financials, your marketing, your people, and putting this all together in a growth plan to take on new challenges and take a business to its next level. We use Community College of Philadelphia faculty and bring in resources from across the region to give these business owners the best chance of taking their business and moving it forward.
Okay, great. What are some of the challenges to running a program like this?
This program's been fabulous, so I don't usually focus on the challenges, but I can share with you a couple of things that have been challenges. First, this was entirely new to the college, and it isn't what the college typically does. Typically, we are educating students who are working toward a degree, and this is a deep dive experience for people who are never thought of themselves right now as a college student. Our participants range from perhaps having a GED to a PhD or an MD. And so that's also a challenge, is to make sure that we teach this in a way that we create the environment in a way that regardless of what your background is, it's an extraordinary learning environment and experience for you.
I hear that the goal is to help small business entrepreneurs. Is there any financial help available?
Great question. The program that Goldman Sachs creates in the Philadelphia region both the educational program that the community college runs, and they've made investments in capital partners, organizations like the Philadelphia Industrial Development Corporation and Community First Fund that do make loans to small businesses. Our processes are entirely separate. Those who apply for our program can apply for capital, but you really don't need to be in one to pursue the other. The other way financial help is available is that those who go through this experience are learning so much about what it takes to be bankable. Whether they go for this capital or find relationships with other banks, these businesses end up so much more bankable and ready to attract capital for their growth and development.
What criteria must applicants meet before they're eligible for the program?
Businesses have to be at least 2 years old. They have to have at least 4 employees and be over 150,000 but upwards to 4 or 6 million in revenue, in that range. This program is specifically for the owners of the business.
How long does the program run?
This deep dive educational boot camp, so to speak, runs for perhaps 14 weeks, but our relationship with these businesses will now extend for several years. We look for lots of ways to shine light on these businesses and to further encourage their growth and development. We've had businesses that we've been able to nominate for awards and find other learning opportunities for them.
Can you share some success stories?
Word most commonly used by those who've been participants in the program has been transformational. It's a big word. So we're very proud of some of what people have gotten from this. We have a business that has grown eightfold in the year since we first met him.
Okay.
We have a business owner who used the financial metrics and forecasting model that we shared with them in class and was able to take a past effort to try and get capital that always failed and instead be able to access the $2 million in capital he needs to be able to make good on large contracts and grow his business. We've had 80% of our business owners do business with each other in some way. So a contractor who's working with an architect or a flooring company. And all of those synergies have been great successes for a program that's still just 1 year old here at the community college.
Okay, good. How do people find out more about the program?
I encourage people to take a look at the college's website. It's ccp.edu/10KSB. 10,000 small business. We have videos that tell the story of some of the participants and all the information about the dates and criteria in the application process.
Okay. Thanks for being with us, Margaret.
It was my pleasure. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Yeah. We're looking forward to hearing about the successes of the current participants.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, now let's hear CCP students talk about violence in the media.
I think violence is portrayed in a very unrealistic way on television, movies, and in other forms of media.
Example, like some of the music videos they have out there, you would see the artists that sing songs and then they influence violence, and then a lot of the young children, they listen to these things and then they'll think it's okay.
I feel like violence isn't always given the proper respect that it deserves. It's just kind of the norm, and that's an issue in itself. We shouldn't promote it at all.
What's being drilled into our children's heads is that violence is the new cool.
I have boys, so I'm hoping that they don't look at TV and think that it's cool to do this, cool to do that, because it's on television.
I think that the violence in the media isn't going to actually make the person get up and go kill somebody. However, based on how immersed they are in that aspect of fantasy, then yeah, it can potentially have harmful effects.
Violence on TV and other forms of media has an impact on us, on our psyche. It desensitizes us to the realities of what actually occurs when you're in a situation that's violent.
I think it encourages children to do what's on the video games.
They think it's cool and it's not, and it turns into the little boy who just killed his little sister or his big sister because they wanted to play with guns because they think it's okay. Every video game, every music video, every rapper, they all make this as if it's a big, decent thing, and it's not.
There should actually be some parental controls on the games, and some should not be sold.
When you see something so often, you become numb to it. And so you don't have the response of compassion, empathy, or even to do something anymore.
When it comes to video games and movies, they kind of downplay death so that, you don't take death as serious. It's kind of like, brushed off as something small.
We're training our kids through this violence on television that this is what their role models are.
I think parents aren't doing their job when it comes to monitoring what the children are watching or monitoring the games that they're playing.
People have to find it within themselves to think about what they're seeing, because it's really all about perception, and you have control over what you want to do.
You can't blame everything on the media. A child's parents are supposed to be there to teach them right and wrong.
Wow, wasn't that interesting? It's spring now, so it must be time for Spring Fling here at the college. Watch.
The Spring Fling is basically a celebration for the springtime, just to celebrate the end of the school year. With finals coming up, we wanted to do something to have a little fun.
The entertainment and food that we featured in the Spring Fling was we always have the famous mechanical bull, but this time we switched it out to mechanical shark. We did the photo booth and we did the hoops. For Student Programming Board, we gave out free popcorn. Student Government gave out water ice. And us, as Student Programming Board, are the whole thing for Spring Fling, we gave out hot dogs and hamburgers.
We have a DJ. This year we have DJ Kid Rock. And we also have student performers here from CCP who will also be performing at Spring Fling. Not only does you have a good time and get to unwind before finals and to celebrate spring semester, the end of spring semester, but it also is a good way to meet different resources that we have outside of campus and on campus, so to learn about the different clubs we have here.
A lot of students don't know about clubs, so they can just go there and meet these clubs.
Also, because we had the free library and the banks, it kind of connects you to different resources in the city that you didn't know about but needed.
While for clubs, there's a lot of clubs that like to get involved, but this year is like Phi Beta Kappa came out, Ritmo Latino, and African American Culture Club. I'm also the host of these events, and we're a team, so we help each other out. Not only that, is finals are coming up, so this is the last time they can possibly have fun. And yeah, it's just a fun, free time. There's a lot to do on Community College of Philadelphia, so don't just go to school and then, just bounce.
Amazing. That's just one of the many interesting events going on at the college this semester. Well, that's it for today. I want to thank my guest, Margaret Bradley, and I want to thank you for tuning in. You have been watching Focal Point, the Community College of Philadelphia magazine show on CCP TV, the educational channel of Community College of Philadelphia. All segments for Focal Point are produced by the students in the digital video production curriculum. I'm Darlene Muntz, a student in Communication Arts curriculum here at CCP. See you next time.